Yo, what's up, guys? Alex Baker for Stokastic here, doing some FanDuel lineups for the conference finals. Got to make the most of this weekend because we're running out of NFL slates, unless you count Madden. If you get some Madden action in, hit that thumbs up. Greatly appreciate the support. I'm gonna build a stack from each team for this conference finals, and we got the Stokastic lineup generator up here to help us do it. Can build lineups super quick using this tool. It is behind the paywall, so make sure to. I just realized our guys, they put in this fix here, so I'm gonna do that. You can actually select all stack types now. That's great because on a 2-game slate, I don't want to use too many constraints. All right, so let's do that, and let's go. We got a pretty contrarian lineup here, so that's promising. Holmes, yeah, I mean, great option. Pacheco, Juju, Chiefs. I'd say like this doesn't correlate enough to Pacheco, or sorry, to Mahomes, because we only have Juju. Pacheco, he doesn't catch a ton of passes, so let's discard that one. Mahomes, Juju. So we only got that one stack. On a 2-game slate, I want to stack up more players. This one's just a little bit too chalky. It's all the way to the left. I'm fine with something like this where it's like most of the way to the left, but not all the way. All right, Burrow, Boyd, Mixon. That's not enough pass catchers with the quarterback. It's going to be hard to hit that. Kind of the same. I don't know why maybe it's just really hard to stack this week. So Holmes, Pacheco, Kelsey, that's totally fine. Oh, MVS too. That's good. And then running it back with Boyd. On the other game, we got Eagles, AJ Brown, Sanders, and Debo. So this seems like a pretty reasonable lineup. Good projection, not too chalky. Let's save that. All right. Hurts, Goddard. Actually, don't mind something like this because Hurts, he could easily get a bunch of rushing touchdowns. That's unlike the other quarterbacks on the slate. So I feel like you don't need to stack them up quite as much. The thing I would want to avoid in a lineup like this is having too much exposure to one team as far as pass catchers. So this one, we have Higgins, Boyd, and Mixon from the Cincinnati side. Pacheco from the other side. I'm having a little bit of trouble figuring out how this would hit with the Bengals defense. So, and Pacheco, that's kind of a bad combo players, so I'm going to discard that one. But I like the general strategy. I guess I could have swapped out the defense. Oops. Our Burrow, Boyd, Bengals, Higgins. So we got 2 pass catchers. Pacheco on the other side. Yeah, I don't love Bengals and Pacheco, so I almost think we should switch to the Chiefs, even though we have Burrow. That'll give us high upside because there could be a lot of passing attempts in a game where the Chiefs defense gets a pick 6 or something like that. And then Pacheco would potentially perform well. In the other game, Sanders, Brown, and Ayuk seems pretty reasonable, so I'm going to save it. Guys, if you aren't already a Stokastic member, make sure to click the link in the description below. That'll give you access to a free 5-day trial. And you can get access to this tool. We got a lot of other tools on the site, like our premium data, the top stacks, and lineup builder. So make sure to hit that link in the description below. Free 5 days. I'll get you the free conference championships, a little bit of Super Bowl content. All right, guys. So we got Burrow and Mahomes. Let's get some more lineups here. We need a Hurts and a Purdy lineup. So let's see what we can do. All right, just what we called for. Purdy, Samuel, Ayuk. That's perfect. And then on the other side, Miles Sanders. That seems pretty reasonable. This lineup is all the way to the left and chalky. I don't necessarily have a problem with that because San Francisco stack's going to be a little bit lower on than the others. Okay, we got McKinnon and Pacheco, so we're saying that Kansas City is going to win that game by a lot. But we have the Bengals defense again. I don't know if that really makes a lot of sense. All right, Hurts, AJ Brown, Sanders. That seems to be fine. McCaffrey on the other side. And then Juju, Bengals, Z, and Boyd. I think this one makes perfect sense. It's kind of saying this Cincinnati Kansas City game is going to be a bit of a dud. So I know people love playing players from those teams. So I think it's worth taking a shot on that game being kind of lame. All right, so we're just looking for a Purdy lineup here to close it out. Okay, Purdy, Samuel, Ayuk, and McCaffrey. That seems perfectly fine. Goddard, Eagles defense on the other side. Maybe I want to switch out Eagles defense for. I mean, it makes a lot more sense to have the San Francisco defense in this one. Although, actually, now I'm thinking about it, it's like maybe we want the. It's not really clear on this lineup which team is going to be the top scorer, but maybe going to Kansas City. Let's see, we got Kelsey, Kansas City, Boyd. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So now we're kind of playing that Miles Sanders puts some TDs with Goddard, and Purdy has to throw a lot. So seems pretty reasonable. I'm going to save that. All right, guys, let's take a look at these saved lineups here. So we got a lot of Sanders, a lot of Boyd. I don't feel great about that. Probably if I'm building more lineups, I probably want a little bit more of a varied exposure to those like cheap running backs and wide receivers. But overall, like each lineup seems perfectly good. We got sweet spot of 96 to 100 fantasy points, 280, 270 to 300 ownership. So that's kind of where I'm landing for this weekend. Let me know what you guys think of these lineups in the comments, and make sure to take advantage of that free 5-day trial in the description below. Just hit that link, and good luck this week.